So guys, today's class is going to be the part 2 of the P2P masterclass, right? Now, if you want to access the part 1, it's going to be in the description, right? So in today's class, we'll be talking about how to compete on the P2P market. Now, after you've set your ad, there's what we call competition. The competition simply means whoever is at the top will make the most sale. All right, whoever is the first will sell the most. So I'm going to show you how to compete wisely when you are doing this business. All right, now first of all, this is not the current price of dollars because it is so high. I'm going to navigate and go to the real prices of dollars right now. Now I told you that the sell side is where you are supposed to buy from. In case you don't understand that, you can actually refer to the class with the first class. You understand it better. I'm going to put in 20,000. Okay, if you watch the first class of this video, you understand this series better. Now you can see after putting these two settings, you will get the real price of dollars as at today, which is 1,648. The first person who is on the list, this is the first person, this is the second person, this is the third person, this is the fourth person. All of these people are in the market. They are all traders. They are here to buy your USDT. That is why if you have USDT to sell, you choose who to sell to. You can choose to sell to this one, you can choose to sell to this one, you can choose to sell to anybody. You choose to sell to is automatically buying your USDT that you want to sell. All right, so all the people you see here are buyers. How do you compete wisely? First thing you're going to do is to look at your limit. You can see the limit of this guy, 20,000 to 23 million. This guy, 20,000 to 336,000. This guy, 16k to 425k. This guy, 14k to 527k. Now this simply means that anybody that has USDT that is worth 20,000 up to 23 million nairas can click on this guy. So this guy will enjoy a lot because very few people have more than 23 million to sell. Okay, so it means that this guy will be selling a lot. So please, if you are setting your buying ad, set an ad that is going to be as high as 20,000 to 23 million. Okay, please set an ad that will be so high so that you can accommodate more people. More people will sell to you. For example, you can see that you can look at this guy's ad, 20,000 to 336,000. This means that anybody who have 400,000 naira worth of USD to sell cannot buy from this guy, cannot sell to this guy. If I have 400k worth of USDT to sell, I cannot sell to him, which means he has missed that opportunity to buy from me. You can see this particular one. This is his limit. If I have 500k or 450k worth of USD to sell, he has missed the opportunity. But this guy keeps buying because his limit range is very high. Okay. Now you can see this other guy, 14,000 to 527k. If I have up to 600k worth of USD to sell, he has missed that opportunity because I'll sell to somebody else like this first guy. Now I'm going to tell you a lot of interesting things that you also have to know. Now, in as much as this guy is enjoying all the benefits because he has a good range of high amount, he has to also reduce his entry price, which is 20,000. He has to reduce it to maybe 10,000 nairas, 10k to 23 million. So that anybody who have less amount of USD like 10k can sell to him. That is what this guy will be enjoying because he has 14,000. So anybody who has less than anybody who has a little amount of USD like 14,000 naira worth will easily sell to him. For example, this guy cannot buy anything less than 20,000 naira because of his limit. So you have to learn how to compete wisely so that you can enjoy well. You can enjoy a lot of customers. For example, the wise thing to do is to set your ad from like 14,000, which is 14k, to 23 million. So everybody can patronize you. That is it about that. The next thing, the next way you can compete wisely is your pricing. For example, you can see this guy is telling them, come and sell your USDT to me at the rate of 1648.6. This one is saying this one's rate is 1648.5. So in 1648.5, 1648.32, you can see that of all of them, the highest rate is this first guy. Whoever has the highest rate to be at the top. The highest rate is this first guy. Whoever has the highest rate to be at the top. This guy is passing this guy with just 0.1. You can see this one is the same thing, 0. This one is just the same thing because the same rate. This one is passing this other one with about, let's say, 0. Let's call it 1.8. Okay. Now, please and please don't pass your neighbor with so much because you want to be at the top. For example, now if you want to set your own at, just set your own at 164 point 1648.7. So you'll be at the top. You'll be ranking at number one. Don't go and start setting your own as 1649 or 1650, because if you overprice your, if you set it too high, you have so much customers who will come and buy from you, but you will not be able to sell it because you'll be selling, you'll be buying your USDT at a rate which is almost the selling price. Okay, I hope you understand that logic. It's just as if you are telling people to come and sell their jewelries to you, or let me use bread for example, or let's say cars for example. You tell people to come and sell their cars to you, and you are offering a very high price to buy a cheap car because you want them to sell you more cars. Now, once they've sold their cars to you, it will become a problem for you to resell those cars to get back your money. That is exactly what it means. Okay, so please, if you want to compete, compete wisely. You can see this guy set at 1648.3 to this one set at 1648.5. Just a little difference to pass your neighbor. This one is 1648.5. This one is 1648.6. A little difference to pass your neighbor, okay, so that you can actually enjoy. Now you can see the reason why this guy has a lot of trades. If you come and look at the amount of orders, 5,819 orders, is because he is setting, his range is really low, 14,000. Okay, and his pricing is also good. So everybody likes to sell to the top guy because they have the best price. So in case you want to compete, please compete wisely. You can see the top guy is the most. If I give you USDT now, who will you sell to? Of course, you sell to this guy because he's at the top. Okay, and has the most favorable rate. All right. So guys, that is how to compete on the P2P market. Now, if you come down, the price will be reducing as you come down. In fact, the price will be reducing. If the price at which you can sell will be reducing as you come down. So if you sell to anybody who is lower here, you will not be making cool amount of profit. In fact, your profit should be reducing. Okay, but then they can have different advantages. For example, this guy is going to sell you something like 10k to 40k. So if you have 10k worth of USDT, you can sell it here. That is the advantage of this guy. Anybody who have 10k USD can sell there. So you can also set your own from 10k limit to 23 million naira limit. This guy has, and I believe these people who are ineligible has more advantage because they can even set as low as 4.5. Okay. So guys, this is very easy to compete. And also one last thing you can use to compete is your payment method. I'll mention two more things before we call it a day. Your payment method should be always very easy for people to relate to. For example, bank transfer. Bank transfer. Just set it as bank transfer and you leave it. Now I'm going to show you something. People who set different payment methods, for example, you can see this guy is, although he's ineligible, but he has bank transfer, OPay, PalmPay, Kuda. This means that if you don't have OPay, PalmPay, or Kuda, you cannot do business with him. Okay, you need to have other kind of banks. You need to have only OP, PalmPay, or Kuda. If you have other kind of banks, you cannot do business with him. All right. Now this is so interesting, and of course, this is how to compete on the P2P market so that you can maximize your profit. I'm making this video for new traders who will be starting to trade, and if you don't understand this video, you can refer to the first video, which I will tag the description of this particular one. Definitely, guys, I'll be seeing you on the next one, and do have a very wonderful day. And don't forget that the same method you have used to trade the USDT, You can also use it to trade your Bitcoin. There are more cryptos to trade like USDT, BTC, Ethereum, and many of them. Now, do have a very wonderful day, guys. Definitely, I'll see you on the next one tomorrow.